Hi, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a reading wrap up of the books I read in April. I hope you enjoy. During April I set myself a challenge to read only Terry Pratchett and Stephen King. I'm only a few books away from the end of the Discworld series, so I was going to try and get that finished in April, which I didn't do, but I'm now only 2 away, so I'm very close. I read 2 other books by different authors, but I did mainly stick to Stephen King and Terry Pratchett, so I think I did well. The 2 books I read this month by other authors are The Last House on Needless Street by Catriona Ward and The Sorcerer and the Swan Princess by Lucy Tempest. This one was a book I got from NetGalley. I think it has been published now, but at the time that I got it, it was unpublished. It was good. I gave it 4 stars. It was a fun, quick read, and apparently she's going to be making this like a evil villains series, so I'll be interested to see what other villains she does in the future. This was a book that I read as part of an Instagram buddy read. It's really hard to talk about without spoiling it because it's just weird, but it was really good. I really enjoyed it. I gave it 5 stars. I had the whole of April to read it. It was in like weekly chunks, but I think I finished it by the 2nd week in April because I just couldn't put it down. If you have it on your shelf and you haven't read it yet, I'd recommend it. It's weird, but it's good. These are the Stephen King and Terry Pratchett books I read in April in the order that I read them. I tried to go Terry Pratchett, Stephen King, Terry Pratchett, Stephen King, so I wasn't getting overwhelmed with Discworld, which isn't a bad thing, but just to break it up a bit. So first of all, we have Third by Terry Pratchett, and I gave that 5 stars. Then I read Wintersmith by Terry Pratchett, which was also 5 stars. Then we had Firestarter by Stephen King. This one was another 5 stars. Making Money by Terry Pratchett, another 5 stars. Christine by Stephen King. This one I gave 4 stars. It was good, but at page 362 the story actually kicked in, so it was a lot of build up for this book. Then we have Unseen Academicals by Terry Pratchett. This was another 5 star. Later by Stephen King. This is his newest hard crime case. This one was 5 stars. I Shall Wear Midnight by Terry Pratchett. This one was 5 stars. Billy Summers by Stephen King. This is his latest book at the moment. This one was 5 stars. And Snuff by Terry Pratchett. This was another 5-star book. It was a really good month for reading in April. I think out of the 12 books I read, 10 of them were 5-star reads. And I knew it was going to be a high star rating reading month because I was reading Terry Pratchett and Stephen King, and they are my 2 favourite authors. So it would have been disappointing if there was anything less than 3 stars really this month. I've been trying to pick a favourite book of the month for each month that I've been reading, and this month was so hard, which is expected because they're my 2 favourites. So I've gone for 2 of my favourite book of the months, and I've got Billy Summers by Stephen King and Snuff by Terry Pratchett. Both of these were amazing in very different ways, and yeah, they were both really good. If you've been waiting to read this one, I'd recommend it. It hit all my feels. And this is the 3rd to last Discworld book, so it was sad because I know that the series is ending, but the story was really good. These have been the books I've read in April. If you've read any of them These have been the books I've read in April. If you've read any of them and enjoyed them, let me know. If you think there's any Stephen King that I should read next, let me know. I might have already read it, but I'll be interested to hear what you think. I really enjoyed having an author reading goal this month, and the past few months it's been more about numbers, but because I've enjoyed it so much, I've decided for May I'm going to do Mass May and just read Sarah J Maas for the whole month. I might try and finish the last 2 Discworlds as well, but mainly Sarah J Maas. I'm going to try and get through the Throne of Glass series and read Crescent City too. Hopefully that goes well. Thanks for watching. Bye! Don't do that.
Welcome to the April reading wrap up.